everybody, and happy Video Monday, coming at you from Canoa, Ecuador. I am clearly in heaven here, and you won't believe what happened. I actually met this woman who owns a yoga and surf shop, and she teaches daily vinyasa classes and does surfing lessons. And so I'm going to learn to surf this week, and I'm super stoked about that. I've always heard that the sports were very complimentary, and I haven't actually tried before, so she's going to get me out there, and I'm going to learn to surf. For today's video, I want to talk to you guys about eating on the road, and specifically, you know, when you're kind of roughing it the way that I am. I took a bus last night, speaking of roughing it, from Quito to here. It was 8 hours. There was no bathroom. That doesn't work for me. I drink a lot of water. It was a nightmare. It was so bumpy. He was speeding. It was awful. Anyway, I got in and I slept for a few hours and all good now anyways. But what I want to talk to you about specifically is how you can eat to keep feeling great. Like, realistically, I should feel like shit right now. I mean, obviously the weather helps, but also the food is huge, as you know. What you eat does affect how you feel. And even when on the road, it's actually even more so when I'm on the road, it's so important to me that I can, you know, manage to keep feeling good so that I can enjoy myself. Gosh. So basically, when I packed to come here, I tried to think this through the best I could. And I'm obviously going to run out of food probably in the next few weeks, but I tried to think of things that I would for sure be able to find out at, you know, random stores, like fruit and vegetables. I knew I would be able to find those. Obviously, washing them is a little bit tricky, but so far so good. My tummy's feeling happy. So fruit and vegetables I knew I would be able to find everywhere, as well as likely, you know, nuts and seeds, and that's true. But I tried to think in terms of what minerals and vitamins I might be missing here and what I could bring with me to supplement what I was going to be able to find. So the first thing, and I've got another bag of this back in my room, the first thing I brought is a couple big bags of vegan protein powder, Sun Warrior. This is something that, you know, if I'm not able to find any nuts or seeds, or if I'm not getting a lot of greens, which is one way that I get a lot of my protein, at least I can, you know, just take a shaker cup, which I bought, an empty one in my suitcase, or my hiking backpack, take a scoop of this, add it, get some cold water, add it, shake it up, I'm good to go. So super easy, right? I also brought a huge bag of hemp seeds, because hemp is one of my other favorite sources of protein, and it's also so mineral rich. You can eat like 3 tablespoons of this stuff a day, and you can fill in a lot of nutritional gaps with that, believe it or not. It is amazing, amazing, amazing stuff. Good for iron, magnesium, all kinds of things. So huge bag of hemp seeds that I can add to, you know, some kind of boring vegetable salad that I might find, something that I could, you know, add to fruit. Yeah. The other thing I brought here is, here's an avocado that I was able to find, as well as a cucumber I got at the little shop up the street. And I also have, oh yes, my Himalayan sea salt. So you need to be able to get enough good source of sodium into your diet when you're sweating a lot, when you're in hot conditions, so that you're able to actually hydrate properly. I heard, just from what I read on the internet, that the salt here is very poor quality. So I brought my Himalayan crystal salt, and basically I can spruce up avocado, squeeze some lemon on there, some sea salt, and same thing with the cucumber, and again, another like really easy, super awesome snack. Bag of almonds, pretty much all gone at this point. Brought those have been a lifesaver. I brought some raw cacao nibs for my favorite treats. However, this isn't a problem here because there's tons of raw chocolate everywhere. The other cool thing I brought is bee manna. Now, this isn't purely vegan, but I believe in it huge, and so this is one place where I make a little bit of a compromise. And bee manna is really an amazing, rich source of B12, as well as many other of the B vitamins, including B6, which again can be a little bit tricky to get. Papaya is a good source of B6, but just the same, this is another awesome food that I can just add to things easily to get that extra nutrition that I know I'm going to need and that I might not be able to find. So the other thing with regards to all this that I want to mention is that, chia seeds. So important for hydration, good omega-3, another good energizing, easy snack. So what I want to point out to you is a way that you can mix all of these things together. So for example, let's say you can only find fruit or veggies. You add the chia or the hemp, and you can easily up the protein and the minerals in a second. You can use your protein powder with a little bit of fruit. There's another complete meal. Definitely bring something if you're doing a trip like this with regards to greens. So I've got my a bag of the green superfood type. It's a mix of greens. It's like chlorella and spirulina and wheatgrass, I believe. It's from Hippocrates Institute, which is my favorite place if I'm going to get a supplement. This is an easy way that you can just get those greens in you, especially if you don't have sometimes mixing greens can be kind of messy, and if you're on a bus or whatever. I've been popping these like crazy. Again, I'm feeling awesome. Everyone told me I was going to get here and feel super lame, and I'm good. Sorry, I know I'm going all over the place. Another thing I have is a whole bunch of bags of herbal tea. You can get hot water anywhere. So I hope this gives you some ideas. There's lots of ways that you can take plain food like veggies and fruit and up the protein, up the nutrients in an easy, portable way. So if it's important to you to feel good, you have to take the extra time to plan and prepare and think about it a little bit. I know that in about 2 weeks' time, I'm going to hit Vilcabamba, which is known as being the land of longevity, and I know I'm going to be able to find lots of juices and organic food there, but at least I know that this stuff is going to hold me over till then. Especially if I keep eating the avocados and stuff. I'm good. Post any questions that you have. Let me know anything that you're wondering about these things that I've mentioned. But I think it's a good, you're not going to die if you go without a certain vitamin or mineral for a week or 2 weeks. But in general, you want to make sure you're getting that nutrition, or again, your immune system's going to get weak. You're going to feel crazy and terrible. I have a awesome first aid kit that I brought along with me as well, especially because I decided not to get my vaccinations, which is obviously a huge topic, and that's for another video. But maybe I'll do a video in a few days about what's in my first aid kit. If you find that might be helpful, let me know. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm so sorry that you're not here. I feel terrible almost doing this, and knowing that you're probably at work or something watching this, but you're with me, and I'm sending love as always. Talk to you soon, and have a great day and a great week. Bye.